Stitchin' Lindy. I have not done a video in I don't know how long. I am in the kitchen right now, but I'm actually not doing a recipe video. I just wanted to kind of do an update, which I'm actually cooking, but I'm not doing a recipe video. This is actually, I'm making a meatloaf for dinner that I have actually already done a video on a couple different versions of it. I did a cauliflower version, I did just a 2-point regular version, but I'm actually just getting dinner cooked quickly before I have meeting tonight. I just wanted to come on, do an update, and just kind of chat and tell you what's been going on lately. And yeah, I have been struggling a lot lately. I never actually thought that I would get to this point of struggling, because I thought all is well. I am very happy with WW. I can do this. This is easy. If I'm following program, I've got this. I don't need to worry about ever getting off. If I struggle, I'm just, I don't know, I'm just treating myself, I guess you can call it. But that's not the way it goes. This is a journey, and it's called a journey for a reason, because there are struggles, there are hard times, there are a lot of things that happen in our life that get us off plan, get us off track, and unfortunately sometimes those things can get us way off track, and we don't even realize it until we're way in over our heads, and we don't. I got to the point where it was like, I don't even know what I can do to get back on track. So what I did, and what I always do, and I don't know if anybody else is like me, but I have to, you can call me self-absorbed, but I need reassurance from other people that are going through this journey. So connect on my weight loss group, just any kind of reaching out that I can do. I just need to hear from other people that I can do this. So, because I have enough negativity going on in my head saying, what the hell are you doing? Why are you failing? You know how to do this. And enough voices in my head telling me to go to Tim Hortons and get those donuts, go to McDonald's and get a meal. Like, it's just so many thoughts in my head. And I know a lot of people have kind of given me pride over that I can still continue to live a life where I can eat out still once in a while. Sorry, I forgot to take eggs out. I can still eat out while I'm plan and fit it in. But the problem with that is that even though I can still eat out, and I found ways of being able to fit it in, it still leads me to down a slippery path, I guess you can say, because those temptations will be in front of me. Sorry. Those temptations will be in front of me, so it is easier to choose a non-healthier version because those are in front of me. Even though I did change to have myself being fine with not having French fries at McDonald's, or not choosing the berry option at Dairy Queen. I'm still at those places. So if I'm in this rough spot in my head, it's just easier to pick a choice that I don't need to. So I've tried to take a step back and not be eating out right now, because it's too easy to get into that routine of, okay, just one meal, it's okay, leads into eating out 3 days on the weekend. So yeah, I've taken a step back, even though I will eat out maybe once every 2 weeks. Of course, I'm going to. I'm not going to say that I'm not. But I will make that healthier choice, and I'm being more mindful again of what I am eating, because once I got to that point where it was like, don't worry about it, just have French fries this time. That's almost when it was like a click, like, what the hell are you doing? And I'm sorry, I'm rambling here, but I'm giving an update and chatting here, so bear with me as I go through this process. So yeah, I kind of had like an aha moment and was just like, you need to get your shit together, you need to get your head back in the game, and you can do this. So I needed, in order for me to be able to believe that back in myself again, because I'm somebody that has always been able to say, I know I can do this, and I strive to make sure that I can do this. I've always been one to always look at the positive and say, snap out of this, you can do this. But for some reason this summer, so it started with going on vacation to my in-laws, which this has nothing to do against my in-laws. They eat healthy, they just don't eat the same way as we do right now. So there was more carbs added, so that started it because I was eating a ton of bread. And that was my choice. That was nobody else's choice. That was my choice. How did I lose my... I have lost a spoon. Yeah, so anyways, that was the starting point. So I kind of got off track then, which was in April. So this has kind of been a gradual thing of slowly going downhill. And after that, came my dog was sick, and it wasn't like he was sick and this was something that was an emergency and we unfortunately had to put him down. It was old age, and he was just going downhill faster than I even expected to be happening. So unfortunately we had to put him down, which was and still is heartbreaking because he was my best friend. But that sent me in a whole new different downward spiral because it was right before my birthday. And my birthday was almost like, I got cake, so I want to eat it. That's what I'm going to do, which was fine. But it led to a whole out binge. I was binging on everything. I was eating everything. I was not being mindful. And it just led to more cravings and just wanting everything and not being mindful again. And it just continued throughout. We started eating out again. We were eating out like 2 to 3 times a week. So, and I was not being mindful when I was eating out. My carb intake has gone up drastically. I have started tracking again, which that was another eye-opening point to me, was when I would forget about tracking, because to me, I'm very competitive. So when these wellness wins were introduced, this was almost like, okay, I already track and I track everything, but I have to, and this is more of something that I need to do so that I get those wellness wins. So when I started forgetting about tracking and full days would go by that I wouldn't even open up the app, it was just like, what am I doing? I need to get my shit together and get back on track. Another thing is that I do have 3 pages on Facebook that I run, which is fine. I have a group for our Thursday meeting, a group for my weight loss journey, and I just started a new deals page, which is kind of a take off of my weight loss group, because I was sharing deals that I was getting, but I wanted my weight loss group to focus on my weight loss journey. I didn't want it to kind of spanned out to be also incorporating deals because I wanted it to be specifically to weight loss. And there's so many deals that I was finding that it didn't pertain to weight loss. I tried to keep any deals that I was finding to only stuff that would be used, whether it be in recipes that we use for weight loss or exercise equipment or anything like that. So I was finding more deals. So I thought I'm going to start my own deals page, which I have, and it's been great, but it's very time consuming. Like I could literally be doing it full time, but I have a full-time job. So I'm running 3 pages online, which one page takes up almost all of my day. I work a full-time job, plus I have Paige, my 4-year-old, at home with me while I'm working. So, and also I stopped going to Aquafit, which the excuse that I made, and I will say this till the cows come home, these are all excuses. Every single thing of why my pages are too busy, my tracking is too much, Aquafit changed its time to 8:30 instead of 8. They're all excuses. That's all they are. Because if I want to do something for myself, I need to make that time for myself. So that is what I've realized, is that they're just excuses, and I need to, if I want to continue doing these, I need to kind of figure out that the whole juggling of everything. So I'm trying to figure that out as much as possible. So this is a work in progress. As I said a couple days ago with my post, it's a work in progress, not perfection. So there are slip-ups, there are stuff I'm doing that's not right, but I am starting slowly. I am starting back. I posted up, this is my day 1. I took new pictures of myself, and I always forget to measure myself. I'll be honest with you, I have measured myself, but I did not measure myself from day 1. So my measurements I go by are my progress pictures, which I'll be honest with you, they show way more progress than anything to me. So I took new progress pictures, and anybody else on this journey, starting out this journey new, starting back at this journey, take progress pictures. Take your pictures day 1. Take it right now. Say this is day 1. Let's take progress pictures. Take a picture with my new pictures I took with just my tights on and my bra. I took front, back, both sides, and my arms up so I can see progress pictures of each. I posted mine, but that's up to you if you want to post yours. Keep them to yourself if you do not want to. Not everybody is comfortable with this. I force myself to get out of my comfort zone to be comfortable with myself to share this. So that is something that unfortunately, I need that for myself. I need to post those. I need to get the reassurance from other people so that I can continue to do this and get that kick in the butt that I need. So that is what I do. Everybody else does their journey differently. It's your journey. It's not mine. So we are all in this together, but it's your own personal journey. So you do you. I'm doing me. So I post a lot when I'm trying to get back on track. If anybody hasn't noticed, that's on Connect and on my weight loss group. I'm constantly posting, whether it being recipes that I'm finding, questions that I have, my food post, just anything I can possibly think of that's helping me stay on track, I'm posting. So bear with my posts, they're coming. So I have been posting my daily food journals again, which everybody constantly says that they love, which I'm so happy to do. I enjoy it. It's another way of tracking. I actually track as I eat, if not before I eat, but I take a picture of every single thing that I eat as well for those food logs. And the reason I do it is because now I can look back and say, okay, what can I change on these meals? So after this week, I know I can look back, which I've already started looking back and saying, I need to cut out my carbs. My carbs are huge. My intake is through the roof right now with carbs, but I'm trying to stay on plan. So even though my carb intake might be high, I'm working on my tracking right now. So you need to start back and start on tracking or doing one thing at a time, one small thing. So when my tracking got off track, I knew that I was off track completely. So that is the number one thing that I need to work on, because if you're not tracking, you're not following the program, because the program of WW is tracking. So if you are not tracking, that's not following the program. And the whole thing is that the program will work for you. So if you're following program. So I always set it in my mind that I need to track. I have to constantly track, and that's what makes me mindful of it. If I'm not tracking, I'm not being mindful. And something to kind of make a note to any newbies out there. Tracking is a very big part of this journey. The biggest part of this journey that helped me more than anything was also that I would track before I ate. So what I did the very first week that I started on WW was I kept everything in my house exactly as I had it. I went through my entire house and I scanned everything. I was shocked at the juice that we drank. I was shocked at everything. Everything. Pretty much, you need to kind of transition yourself into eating foods that are mainly one ingredient foods, that's a fresh fruit diet or a fresh food diet. That's what it is. And lose the word diet also. I don't know why I even said that, but this is not a diet. This is a lifestyle change, and that is also something that needs to click. So also part of this lifestyle change is going through this journey and knowing that there are going to be ups and downs. I walked into summer thinking, oh my God, I'm so excited. The grill, the barbecue, I'm so excited for everything. No, the summer crushed me. Summer ruined me. Is anybody else having a crappy summer like I am? Because my summer has been garbage. I can tell you that. So summer itself, sorry, I need to get my ketchup. Summer itself has been awful. I have been eating everything that I can think of. Don't mind me going around you guys, because I am just trying to get dinner on. But also I don't shut up, so I'm talking. Summer has been awful. I thought summer was going to be good, but it definitely is not good. It's just been eating everything in sight. I haven't been mindful, and that is what my point was that I was getting at, was being mindful is not only just tracking, but if you track beforehand, and not meaning tracking itself beforehand, but checking. Check in the tracker what this item is. So let's say, what do you have for a snack? Say a granola bar. Do you have a granola bar that you like for in breakfast? I remember I used to eat these granola bars. I don't even know if you can call them granola bars. What are they even called now? They're like a crisp almost. I can't remember what they're called. It's kind of like a Nutri-Grain bar, but it's not. It's like a peanut butter. I don't know. I don't know what they're called, but they're, oh my God, it's crazy. And peanut butter, it's crazy the amount. One tip I have found is that smooth peanut butter is lower points if you're wanting to stay with a regular peanut butter. Another thing I will say is that something that was said at meeting, which actually that's another thing I need to touch on, was that Weight Watchers or WW, your water intake can also include your coffee and tea as long as it's black. That can also be included in your water intake, which I don't agree with, because caffeine is a diuretic. So you need to be drinking water if you're having caffeine, which that goes along with pop too. So I don't understand. I understand it's fluids, but that is not a hydration, something to count for hydration. So am I the only one that disagrees with this? Let me know. Let me know. Do you guys disagree with caffeine being able to be included in your fluid intake? I don't agree with it personally. Meetings. So tonight is my meeting, my first meeting back. And I'm saying my first meeting back because, first of all, this summer we have been traveling. We've been going up to my in-laws. We've been going to our cottage. We've had vacation. We have just been extremely busy this entire summer. And I think there was 3 weigh-ins that I went. I did go. I weighed in, but I could not stay for meeting. And that was not by choice. We were traveling, but I made sure to go in for my meeting just to weigh in so that I was there on the day of to weigh in, say hi to everybody, and then I had to leave. But last week, I was very hard on myself. I did not want to go. I knew my scale was going to be up, which I've always lived by the saying that Kathy gave me, my old coach, was that the one meeting that you do not want to go to is the one meeting you need the most. I've always lived by that. I lived by that saying since the day I started WW. Every single week, that was in my head. But I can honestly tell you, even though I lived by that saying, I have never once had a meeting that I can actually say I did not want to go to. I enjoy my meetings. I love the interaction with everybody. I do not leave my house. I can tell you that. I do not leave my house through the week. I work from home. I do not go out at nighttime other than Aquafit. So the only interaction that I really get is at meeting, and I love it. I love talking to everybody, chit-chatting with everybody, meeting new people. I learn a new tip every single week that I'm there. There's new recipes, which Nancy, I know I need to print off a recipe for our recipe binder. We started our group, like I mentioned. If anybody is on our in our Thursday night meetings, or anybody that's following our journey that would like to join in and see our group, WW Ajax Thursday 7 is the Facebook group. And it's for everybody that goes Thursday night. So I know there's a lot of new people that have been coming, which I actually enjoy seeing the new faces come. It's great to see new people coming and just having, I don't know, new ideas and new questions being asked, because we all learn from everybody asking these questions. So it is, let me just set a timer. It's great to see all these new faces coming. But anyways, I actually skipped meeting last week. I skipped meeting. I did not go. I did not even want to be there. And I actually intentionally skipped my meeting. I've never done that before. And it felt awful to do that. So this is my back to it meeting. I am going back. I am weighing in, which I've actually joined a diet bet too. I actually did a diet bet back in 2015, because it was when Paige was born. And I have not done one ever since. And I failed at that one miserably. So, actually, I did not fail at that one miserably. I was off by, I think it was like 0.5 of a pound. I was off by. So I did not fail that one miserably, but I did fail. Anyways, so I am going to be doing this. This is not official, but because I did not go and weigh in, because I only count my official weight as what I weigh in at a meeting. But I weighed myself this weekend to weigh myself for the diet bet, and I was up 6 pounds in 1 week. Awful. So that is what my starting diet bet weight will be with that 6 pound gain. So I am working from that. The only trouble is that I know what that weight is. I know that I was up that last week, but now because I did not go to weigh-in, I don't know what I'm going to be tonight, because I did not weigh in last week. So I don't know if I'll actually have an actual loss from my last weigh-in, which was 2 weeks ago. So that's the only, well, I mean, that's not the only downfall. I skipped meeting. I shouldn't have skipped it. It was definitely a meeting that I needed the most. So, but at the same time, I did need a personal break. I took on way too much. I have taken on way too much. I always take on way too much. On that note, I've also joined and registered for the CN Tower climb in November this year again. So yes, I'm taking on another challenge, but the rush of the CN Tower climb was so exhilarating. It was amazing. I'm very happy to be doing this. I unfortunately can't join the WW Gaze team this year. I don't know if they're doing one. They haven't posted yet. I know we do have a tentative group set up, but that was from last year. But the WWAs are busy and they are planning on moving, so they're in the midst of stuff. So, anyways, I was asked at work to join or to create a team for my work. So that is what I've done. We are called the PB Stampers. Anybody that doesn't know, I work for Pitney Bowes. And so we've come up with the group name PB Stampers. So there is currently 4 of us, I believe, in the group. And one of those happens to be my niece, Isabella. So I'm very proud that Izzy has joined me. I know she's gonna do it. I was shocked at the kids running up these stairs and waiting for us in the climb in April. So Izzy's gonna do it. She's gonna do great. If anybody would like to donate to our climb, by all means you can. I will put the link below in the description as well. I'm rambling here, but I'm trying to give an update because I'm just trying to remember and go over everything that I needed to say and get out and talk about with everybody. And I apologize the state of my kitchen. I was making dinner as I was doing this video. I just wanted to do this video while it was all in my mind, and I just wanted to kind of chat with everybody. I will also be doing a weigh-in video tonight. I don't know if I'm going to do that as a 2-part. No, I think I'll send this out as an update video, and then I'll do my weigh-in later on that I'll post. So, but yeah, I am getting back on track. This has been a very long summer. I don't want to say summer's over because it's not over by a long shot. We're only in the middle of August, but the weather's already dropping, man. It feels like fall in the winter. The kids are going up to my in-laws. The boys are going up to my in-laws this week for the week. So we have a road trip this weekend as well. So I am going to make sure that I am stocking up on, that was another mistake that I made when we went out in April to my in-laws, was I did not bring my protein bars, which was a great snack to help me fill up. My activity level when I was up there was out of this world because there's a church there that I ran up the stairs. Like probably 5 times a day I would run up and down those stairs because I was practicing for the CN. It was actually right after I did the CN Tower climb. So it was, my activity level is great when I'm up there. But we are only staying for a night when I go up there. So I need to make sure that I pack enough snacks and WW friendly stuff that I can have myself in the car because it's a 9-hour drive. So we do stop quite a few times on the way up there. So that is what I'm planning for now. Let me know in the comments below or wherever you're seeing this on the post, whether it's on Connect, whether it's on my Facebook group or on YouTube. Drop a comment and let me know what are your go-to road trip snacks that are WW friendly. What do you bring with you when you go on a road trip? Let me know. Let me know what you bring or what helps you get through that time. Or what are your tips for making stops at places? Where do you go? Let me know just so maybe I can take some of these tips and use them so I'm not throwing myself completely off track again. But I'm slowly but surely getting back on track. I feel like, and anybody that's part of this journey will understand this, that trying to get back on track is harder than starting off for the first time, because when you start for the first time, you're starting with enthusiasm. You want to do this. You're ready to go. But when you're trying to get back on track, you've already known where you're coming from. Even though I'm only at the beginning of my journey. I haven't even gotten, I've done a lot of changing myself, but I haven't gotten far. I've lost, and I know I should, and I always scold everybody for saying only. I've only lost 20 pounds, but I've lost 20 pounds. That's huge to me. I needed to lose that 20 pounds to feel better about myself, and now I need another 30 to go. So I need to do this, and getting back on track is so hard because you need to get your mindset back and you know where you've come from, and to try and get back there, it's so hard because it screws with your mind because you know that you were at that mindset, you were doing so good, and then just something happens and you get off track, and it's hard. It's such a struggle, and I constantly am saying it that I am fighting harder than I ever have for this journey right now, and everybody just needs to bear with me because I am trying to get back on track, and it's hard, but I'm going to do it. I will do it. I do not give up. Even though I might have been struggling, that wasn't me giving up. That's part of my journey, and that is me just having a blip in the road. Like, I'm never not ever going to eat out. I will never say that. I'm never going to say, no, I will never eat out, because I will eat out. It's just being mindful and knowing okay, this is one meal and that's it. Cut it to that. So, that's just, unfortunately, that's something that happens, and I need to know how to deal with that. So, yes, I am back on track. I am tracking as hard as I can. My food choices are not the complete best right now. I need to cut out my carbs, but what I'm doing is I am tracking, and I am staying within program and making sure that I am within my blue dot. And I stress that I do not like stressing over that blue dot, but unfortunately right now, to get me on track, I need to, because I need to follow that blue dot. Also, another thing is that there's a lot of people that have made a few comments saying, you're not eating enough of this, you need to cut out this, you need to change this, why are you drinking that much water, why are you doing this? Every single person's journey is different, so please be mindful of how you're saying things, because it is hard to a lot of people, and this isn't just me. I know a lot of people have said this. I drink the amount of water that I do, which is 128 ounces. Yes, that's a lot, but I need to, because unfortunately I have TMI, bladder issue or bowel issues that I've always had my entire life. And water is the only thing that helps me. I also suffer from migraines, and I quickly learned when I was pregnant with Paige that I need my water in order to keep those headaches down. So 128 ounces is what I drink. The go-to kind of rule of thumb is half your body weight in ounces. So I am definitely drinking more than I need to. I will throw it out there, I am 191. So I should be drinking, quick math, 95 ounces, I believe. I think that's right. Yeah, roughly 95 ounces. So I am definitely drinking more than what I need to. I'm drinking 4 glasses more than what I need to. Keep in mind also that if you are eating anything that is more sodium, or you're drinking more caffeine, or your activity level is higher, you do need to drink more as well, above what is half of your body weight. So I am not doing anything very physical right now. I actually did start back at Aquafit last night, which I'm very happy that I did. My mom and my sister came with me last night, which I'm so excited to have Jenny coming with us Jenny really liked it, and we are going to continue to go again. So I'm very happy with that. I actually came home last night and I was very proud of myself. I normally would come home and have a snack to sit down, whether that's chips and dip, whether that's an ice cream bar, anything that's in the damn house. I was asking Austin before to go, we were doing nightly trips to Tim Hortons and getting 6 donuts to split between the two of us. So like, anyways, I came home last night and had a protein shake and my veggie and fruit tray. So I was very proud of myself last night. Another tip that I found out is that if you are snacky at night, a herbal tea helps me a lot. So that is another thing. And also snacking on carrot sticks is a huge help to me, because it feels like and this is something that my sister has always said, it's the crunch, it's the sweetness, it's there. So it helps with your cravings for chips, for the amount that you're getting, snacking constantly. Plus it also helps with sweetness if you have a sweet tooth. So carrot sticks are definitely my friend right now. But yeah, I'm trying, and I am eating more carbs than I would like, but I'm trying to cut them out. And the whole point is I'm trying to, one at a time, get my tracking on par, and then I'm going to look back and say, okay, I can change this, I can change that, I can change that. I've already changed my breakfast. So now I'm working on my lunches, which lunch I'm seeing this week is I'm failing at. So it's not that I'm failing, I'm just right away going to a carb. I'm right away going to a grilled cheese. I'm going to rice. I'm going to anything carb likewise. So I need to, I think I'm going to make up myself either some soup, cabbage roll soup, or I'll make up some chili for myself. My husband will not eat leftovers. He will not do a meal prep. He won't eat something that's been in the fridge longer than 2 days. So I can't do a meal prep for his lunches. He gets leftovers of dinner, which takes up all of our leftovers for dinner. So I need to make lunch for myself. So I think I'm going to next week make either a soup or I will make some chili so that I have that. So that's what I'm working on. That's my update. I know I've rambled. It's 37 minutes. Thank you for sticking with me if you have. I will be doing a weigh-in tonight after meeting, so I will be back to let you guys know how my weigh-in did, how I'm looking for my, there's it's a holiday, what is it called? Holiday to healthy or something like that. I don't know, some challenge that I'm doing for, I don't know how many weeks it is. 20 weeks. 20 weeks until Christmas. Holy Christ. Get shopping. Anybody want shopping? Come see my deals group, Stitchin' Deals on Facebook. Come check me out. I have a giveaway ending tonight at 5 o'clock. Oh, you're late. Sorry. There's more giveaways that I will be posting. The more people that we start getting in the group, I will be doing more giveaways as well. I've already given away $100 giveaway, a few $10, a few $5, a mystery prize. Tonight's was a $10, so I've got to go check and see who that is. But yeah, the more people that we get involved, the more giveaways I can do. But there's tons of deals, tons of sales, and tons of just stuff that you should be in the know of. So, and this is Canada-wide for anybody that's looking. Also US, because a lot of the websites that I share do have US sites as well. So there is a lot of deals for US and Canada. But check me out. I would appreciate it. And anybody else that you guys think that might be interested, Stitchin' Deals. I'll put the name on the bottom of the page as well. As always, I have my handles at the bottom. On Connect, I am Stitchin' Lindy. On Facebook, I have my Facebook group of Stitchin' Lindy's Weight Loss Journey. My new deals page is Stitchin' Deals. I hope you guys didn't think this update was too long and drawn out, but I needed to get it all off my chest and just talk about everything. Even though I'm all over the place, I needed to just chat and kind of give an update. So please stay tuned. I am hoping to release some new recipe videos because I know you guys all like those. Stay tuned. Those will be coming out, as well as my weigh-ins will continue. So I'm sorry I didn't do one last week, but I was failing myself and I failed you. Sorry. Anyways, I hope you guys are watching or like this video. Anybody else that's struggling, we can do this. We will do this, and stick with me. We can share our updates together. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope you have a great day.